The new Kai Sei era of Godzilla kicks off this week, so let's talk about that. Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to be doing a review for Godzilla #1. This is a new book from IDW. This kicks off the new Kai Sei era of Godzilla books. We'll be having 3 different series. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this book is written by Tim Seeley with art by Nikola Čižmešija, colors by Francisco Segala, and letters by Nathan Wittick. In this book, Godzilla #1 launches this new era, revealing that a mysterious energy source, first unlocked in 1954, called Kai Sei, both awaken Godzilla and reshape the world, including humanity, monsters, and a secret agency now known as the G-Force. In this issue, we meet Jacen Braid, a boy who may harness Godzilla's power. As kaiju attacks remain constant, G-Force prepares to face these titans head-on while grappling with the consequences of hunting from beneath the Earth's surface. I really enjoyed this issue. There's a lot of really cool things. This is really a fun start to this kaiju mythology, to the world of these characters that inhabit, and also a really new, different twist on a story that's been going on, forever ago, right? Godzilla is a property that uh, feels like we approach it every few years with a new twist, and this one to me feels very exciting. I really like the characters. I think the G-Force themselves they're very engaging characters that are written very well. We get some really cool dynamic visuals because the art is just, it feels very manga inspired. I mean, I've definitely looked at other work from Čižmešija, and like I know that there's a lot of manga influence, but it's very dynamic, it's fun, it's quick, it's big and bright, the big bold colors that show this book. But everything still feels like a Godzilla book. Like, these kaiju characters really live amongst that as well, and there's a lot of fun twists and turns in this world. It's very reminiscent to me of, like, I love the film Pacific Rim, so if that kind of puts you in the mood, the first one at least, um, it's just really like a great start to this new world. So, and it still deals with a lot of those things that Godzilla, like all Godzilla properties, kind of approach, right? We do have the militarized aspect of the G-Force, which contrasts with how some of these other nations are approaching the kaijus as more of natural disasters, which just kind of like, it hints at, like, is there going to be tension between these nations, but also the global impact of like something as big as this. We know that there's a lot of big global events, so Godzilla's always been a representation of that. We have this really interesting new character that we've just seen a few layers of, right? So Jason's still a human kaiju. What does that mean? What other aspects will those come in? Like, how can we explore that even further? And then, of course, the Kai Sei energy that just really ties to Godzilla, and not only to his emergence, but like the broader implications of what that can mean to the world. So I really enjoyed this book. I think it's a really fun approach. We get let me give you a little bit more of an in-depth. This is very still non-spoilery. This is just a lot from the first few pages that you'll see in the preview art. But yeah, we get some narration of how Godzilla came out in 1954 and how this force was discovered. We get to see the introduction of the G-Force, which is kind of a blend of different characters from different places in the world. And then, of course, we meet Jason. And then from there, we kind of work back to see how we are getting to that point in this prologue that we have in the book. So it's, to me, the character designs are something that really races to the book itself to the next level. They look very cool. I think they're very stylized, and they just they look very unique. I think all the characters have their own little things that, the little quirks that set them apart. So I think that's definitely it's something that was very intentional for sure. Now, this is just part of a three-pronged approach from IDW. I have gotten a chance to read Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone, but we also have a Starship Godzilla book that will be coming out later after that. So I'm very excited for the future of this. I think IDW has picked a very interesting avenue to, to trot down to have this new Godzilla properties kind of come out and revitalize the franchise, at least in the comic books, because Godzilla in the films is doing quite all right, whether it's the American take or the the Toho films. So very excited for all that. We'll keep talking more about Godzilla. We'll stay tuned for any announcements from San Diego Comic-Con as well. But yeah, make sure to go pick this out this week on your at your comic shop. And if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. There are a lot of really cool variant covers. So definitely let me know which one you ended up picking up. And stay tuned for when we do our live show or our live stream where we talk about comics and then see which ones I was able to find throughout my shop. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.